Hello and welcome back to VGM, everybody, and Pokemon Gold.
Hello, and Taco is totally not going to go and forget that I need to do a timer.
We go in here? We did not go in here. What's in here? Nothing. Okay. Never mind.
Nothing. There's supposed to be a guy that sits on a mat.
Never mind. I didn't make a lick of difference.
Yeah, pretty much. Didn't make any difference. Timers. 30 minutes. There we go. It has been done. Wow. The timer is now going.
Dude.
A literal rock.
I like how all the trainers Pokemon are like leveled to where they should be at this point in the game, but the wild Pokemon are not.
Again, it's like, you know, they didn't realize things or something.
It was kind of like Kanto was just shoehorned in. There's a lot of cut content with Kanto.
Kanto wanted to be its own game, but then wasn't.
Yeah.
But then wasn't.
The crazy thing is, there's a lot of cut content in Gen 2 for Kanto, and then in the remakes, they just didn't add any of it in.
Could've. They could've.
They could've.
It's all there. They all could have done it. Could have had fun, but no.
They didn't even outsource the Gen 2 remakes like they did Gen 4. Like Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl were like outsourced to a different development company. I'm pretty sure the Gen 2 remakes were still made by Game Freak.
Gosh dang it, Game Freak. Anyways, fruit bearing tree. It's an ice berry. It's literally a frozen berry. On a tree. It's okay, it helps with burns.
Hey,
berry.
You got it.
Good old berry tree.
Actually, no, I think
nice.
ice berries for frozen.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Is that it?
No, it is for burn. Okay.
It was like, oh, okay. It was like, it's either for ice or it's either for curing burns. It is literally just a frozen berry.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's literally just this giant chunk of ice.
Yeah.
And so it was like, oh, it's a berry! And you're just stare at him like, bruh, this is literally just ice. There's not a berry in there, I swear.
It's not even really a true chunk, it's just like an ice cube.
It is literally, it's just an ice cube. You go to use it later and it's just like, oh, I guess it melted because all it's gone.
Exactly.
Oops. Must have melted. Oops. Anyway, what is mint berry for?
Sleep.
Ah. Huh.
The mint berry is like a smelling salts berry, and it wakes you up.
Yeah, that's probably actually would have made more sense if they were just like literally just smelling salts, my friend. It's literally just that.
Yeah, pretty much.
But now they had to make it a berry of some type, so they're like, mint sounds good. Oh no, invisible item. Who would have guessed? Anyways. The items now have ninja outfits on them. They're little ninja. Poison cure. Back before, you know, they had any idea of how to name berries. Isn't it nice?
Yeah. Also, this is Viridian Forest.
Dire hit.
They got rid of all the grass in Viridian Forest and just turned it into a more simplified maze.
It is annoying. Because you're not even fighting anything. Well, I guess it would be more annoying if you had to fight something. Why don't Pokegirls like bug Pokemon? I don't know, man. I've seen a few. With bugs. Anyways, here's a spider.
I've seen those animations. Oh, you mean actual trainers with bugs? Oh, yeah, that's not what I saw.
Yeah, that's not what I saw either.
I've also seen a femboy with a bug, you know, and Calliope and its giant horsecock. I mean, what?
What? Look, we're very simple people.
Yeah, very simple in the fact that I wish hypnosis would freaking hit.
Hypnosis would hit.
Oh my god!
Fucking very simple people. Wished hypnosis would hit. It was pretty good. Yeah, keep it down. Holy shit. Oh wait, it's like 7. Gosh, I don't need. It's not time to worry about being quiet yet. Gosh dang it. Not yet.
Yes, be loud for me, Taco. Let your voice out.
Ilu?
Ooh,
I mean, if it's Taco the Poke Girl with bug tapes,
yes. We'll get you a Scaliopede.
It's Calliope. You're gonna need to show me these animations later, just saying. I kind of am interested all of a sudden.
That one's not so much an animation as a comic strip.
Ooh.
Or a series, actually.
I would love to read these.
Yeah,
No, I imagine there's quite a few of them that exist on the internet, and I could probably find a few.
No, the specific one I'm talking about, the 8th one is currently being worked on.
Ooh. Anyways, Beedrill, go to sleep.
After another mishypnosis.
Dragono be over here literally beating the crap out of these Pokemon. Just go you know, yeah. The literal Iron Man punching Hulk thing of
I was just gonna say
go to sleep.
I was just gonna say it's that scene from Avengers.
You just go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. You're literally just trying to beat the crap out of them.
Alright, last one. You
Missed.
bitch.
You.
And then it tries to
sleep.
put me to sleep.
The sleep off has begun. Who will make the other one fall asleep first?
Ah.
Thank goodness the miss.
Butterfree looks pretty cool.
For the kill, man. Go for the kill.
Butterfree looks pretty cool with its colors inverted.
I mean, it looks pretty cool with normal colors too, but inverted is pretty cool.
Yeah,
like it just looks
cool.
cool.
Like that.
Looks cool both ways.
I wish they did that for more shinies instead of just random colors.
I was whipped. I mean, I don't blame you, dude. Oh wait, you're not the guy that was like, why don't Poke Girls like bugs? I'm just like, you're not watching the right. Oh wait, you're a kid. Never mind. Yeah, couldn't tell you, buddy. They might when you get older, you might find some girl that likes them. Trust me.
You might find a girl that likes them a little too much.
I'm just saying, she might just like them a little too much. Looks at the the girls section of the library. Well, you know what you read.
Some of you mean by like, ew, gross. I've seen what makes you come.
Literally. Gosh.
I've seen the smut books.
I've seen the episode on them by Shoe on Head. That episode was great. Actually, I was like, oh, so it's not just me. The girls are also this fucking weird. Good to know. I am also not the only one that thinks it's weird. It's weird, but I will jack off to it because it's weirdly kind of hot still. Just saying.
We've all had that. We've all gotten that what the fuck boner.
Pretty much. You're just like, you got to deal with it somehow, even if the thing you're looking at is weird.
Yeah, it's like sometimes you're looking at something and you just get a boner. It's just like, why the fuck does this turn me on?
I'm just like, why am I into this? And then sometimes it's actually kind of hot. Sometimes too, as you're saying. Sometimes it's just kind of hot.
Oh, then it's not, a what the fuck boner. Then it's just
yeah, that one's not a what the fuck boner, but that one is just like, yeah, this is pretty hot. I get why I get why it's up. It's kind of hot. I don't know why I'm into it, but it's kind of hot.
I don't get why, but I am.
And then the stages of acceptance right there.
Precisely.
And that is how we become furries. I mean, what? And thus furries were born.
You know, that is a goal of mine. I want to do it with a girl in the fursuit, just to feel what it's like. All that fuzzy fur. And...
You know what? That would be fun for you. I hope you get to do that sometime.
The girl in the fursuit, not me. Although I wouldn't be opposed to both of us being in one.
She might actually want you to be in a dragon onesie. I am a dragon. Not some guy Dan met at the bus station in a dragon suit. School. Speaking of Dan,
Danny.
Schoolboy Danny. The timing. Holy shit. Oh, this couldn't. I swear this was not planned. Also, kind of ironic that he pulls out a Jinx. Also, it's a little concerning that a schoolboy has a Jinx that is female.
Would you not? Jinx can only be female.
I would hope so.
I mean, wouldn't you? Look at them lips.
Look at them lips. Something tells me this situation is not what I think it is. It's my sister. Gross. You're just like, let me get this straight. You put your sister in a Pokeball.
This isn't Pal World. You can't catch humans with Pokeballs.
Crap.
Also, is this guy?
I'm gonna have to do stuff here in a second. Might have to pause the episode for a minute, but finish this fight first.
What the
I
fuck?
gotta go talk to my parents real fast, but...
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
We'll pause the episode once the fight's done.
I can't wait like half an hour. Like, we're doing a show.
I know, but look, my parents need to talk to me about something, I guess. I don't know. Sorry.
Well, they did. I was right. He did have the 3 Johto Pokemon.
Anyway.
Or to get a Kanto Pokemon with baby forms.
Yep. Anyways.
Right.
Pause the episode.
Pause the episode. Oh my god. And we're back. All right. Sorry about that, everybody.
Totally back. It was a big long talk with my parents about what we're doing, blah, blah, blah. It's fine. Youngster Joey!
Yeah, you're back just in time for Youngster Joey to call and remind everybody to subscribe.
And click that bell icon? Yeah. Oh, you're such a great guy!
Well, the bell icon doesn't do anything for us.
Oh, it doesn't? Oh, it doesn't?
No.
Oh. Fuck. Anyway.
I don't publish the subscription feeds because that, like, destroys the videos.
Rip. Anyway, Cool Trainer Quinn.
Yep. So if any of you are wondering why our videos don't pop up in your subscription feed, that's why. I don't post them to your subscription feed because it gives you, like, a notification. And if you don't click on that notification, that tells the YouTube algorithm that you're not interested in the video and it won't push our video.
Fuck you, YouTube. Anyway.
Yep, so it's better for the channel and channel growth if I don't publish the subscription feeds and let people, like, just, like, discover it on the recommendations.
Yep. Well, we ate the dream.
Yeah. It's really crappy. I mean, every once in a while I publish videos to the subscription feed.
Head pat.
Especially, like, important ones. The Christmas one I published to people's subscription feeds.
That is fair.
Since it was the Christmas one.
Fair.
And also the final episode of Cthulhu Saves Christmas.
Well, yeah. It is the final episode of Cthulhu Saves Christmas. Oh, that was a great game.
Yeah, 12 Days of Cthulhu-mas.
So much Cthulhu-mas. Anyways, Marump is now level 55.
Indeed.
Marump. And she's kind of cute. Cool trainer Quinn's kind of cute.
Yeah.
Just saying.
But yeah, that trainer we fought before we left, I was right. I was wondering if he would end up having like the trio, and he did. Electabuzz, Magmar, and Jinx. It kind of became like an unofficial trio from Kanto because they were similar Pokemon and they were the same type as the birds. There was a fire one, an electric one, and an ice one. Although the ice one is also ice psychic, and Jinx is ice psychic, and Articuno is ice flying. But yeah, similar typings, and also like similar stats. Not to the birds, but to each other. And then they also all got baby forms in this generation. And then they kind of just said, fuck you to Jinx.
Yeah, pretty much.
In Gen 4, Magmar and Electabuzz all got additional forms. Or new evolutions in Magmortar and Electivire, and Jinx got nothing. And then Jinx never got anything else. After Jinx got the baby form, and she got jack shit.
Rip.
No new evolutions, no regional variants, no megas, not even an exclusive Z move, no Gigantamax form, nothing. They literally just said F you to Jinx.
Rip. Rip Jinx.
Yeah.
But to be fair, Jinx is kind of the Mr. Mime. It's kind of on the same page as Mr. Mime, I should say.
Mr. Mime got a regional variant and a new evolution.
I was gonna say that they're just people. They're literally just people.
And Gen 8, Mr. Mime got a Galarian variant, which made it Ice Psychic, the same as Jinx. But then it also got an evolution, Mr. Rhyme.
Yay!
So even Mr. Mime is seen more love than Jinx.
It's okay, Jinx is just an opera singer. I'm just kidding. It is very weird.
She's an R&B singer, or whatever the hell Nicki Minaj is.
Ironically, yeah, I can't tell the difference now in my head. These are the same picture. This is the same picture.
That was a big joke for a while. Jinx is just Nicki Minaj.
You know what? I can see it. I can see it.
Which I don't
100%.
think Nicki Minaj fans like that too much, but like,
Of course not. Of course they don't.
and some freaks were like, "That's racist." I mean, it looks like her. The hair,
You know
the
what?
lips.
This, I hate to say it, but like, friggin', this world would be like, man, if we were just up front about our racism.
Like the Japanese.
Yeah, exactly. If we were up front about it, man, things would be so much better.
For those you don't know, the Japanese are like hugely racist, and they're very open about it. They do not care.
Good for them. Because I am also open to them. Just kidding. I am not, but
I don't know.
I will say that like I 100% some old Japanese guy's gonna be like, I'm older than you should give me respect, and I'm gonna be like, bitch, I shouldn't respect shit.
Respect is earned and not freely given.
Just because you're older doesn't mean you're wiser.
Just look at our government.
I mean, they do say a group of baboons is called a congress. Just saying.
I don't know. I think a group of monkeys would do better at running a country.
To be fair, you might be right.
Free bananas for everybody.
Free bananas for... You know what? That would actually solve a lot of problems.
At
Free
least people will be
bananas
full.
would solve a lot of problems.
And just be careful of the potassium poisoning.
Yes, the very much radiation potassium poisoning. Yes, this many bananas will kill you with radiation. Yes, the radiation will kill you.
Also, it doesn't
this
help
joke's
that
great.
bananas that we get are actually genetically modified.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing seeded bananas for this first time and went, oh,
That's what they're supposed to look like?
that's what it's supposed to be. Oh. Now I understand why monkeys spit all the time after eating bananas. Oh.
It's spitting the seeds.
They're spitting that seeds. Which I guess makes a whole lot of sense. Does make a whole lot of sense.
Less seed, more fruit. That's why we altered them.
Yep. More fruit, less seed. Because you know what? I'm fully on board with it because I'm not a big fan of seeds. So
Yeah.
I don't really eat watermelon.
Same.
It's like I don't like watermelon.
I
I
like
don't
watermelon.
like having to, you know, manipulate my entire mouth to spit them out.
I like watermelon flavored
While
things. I
eating.
hate watermelon.
I hate watermelon too, dude. Seedless watermelon, though. I heard that is a thing. Has
Yeah.
been for a while now.
And
I would
also
love
get
to
square
try it.
watermelon.
Do I ever see seedless watermelon? No. Going a watermelon rant here. Anyways, Whopper is getting
I don't
slammed.
see square ones either, but we got those.
Yeah, I've never seen them in the stores, but you know, I know they exist.
You can actually buy those molds and like grow your
them
own.
yourself, yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, I know.
And there's more than
I'm
just squares too. They have like all kinds of different shapes.
We're gonna have a star.
Yeah, circle, star.
No, now I'm just thinking someone's totally made a mold for a watermelon to be phallic shaped. This probably existed, like, the idea of, like, molding watermelon.
we already have
existed
we
for
already have
0.5
eggplant.
seconds. I was gonna say, it existed for 0.5 seconds, and then someone was like, I'm gonna make a dick mold. Guarantee you that it was made within 5 seconds of someone figuring out how to do a freaking box mold for it.
Who's this? Who are you? Well, it's plain to see that you're a trainer. My name's Blue. I was once the champion.
Abadi.
Although it was for only a short time. That meddling
That's actually
red
his
did
last
me
name.
in. Anyway, what do you want? You want to challenge me or something? I hate to say it, but I'm not in the mood for a battle now. Take a good look around you. Volcano erupts, and just like that, a whole town disappears. We can go on winning and losing in Pokemon, but if nature so much as twitches, we can lose in a second. That's the way it is. But anyway, I'm still a trainer.
I was gonna say, this man literally is like, bruh, I think I'm done being a trainer. Like, bruh, like the dangerous places we could have battles at, like, this is a terrible idea.
If I see a strong opponent, it makes me want to battle. If you want to battle me, come to Viridian Gym. I'll take you on then. Smell you later.
Okay, teleport man.
He flew.
Cool to know you have at least a Pokemon that knows teleport. Or fly. Anyways, Pokemon time.
It's also nice that the Pokemon Center is the only building that survived here.
Odd, ain't it? Makes you wonder.
Eh.
Makes you wonder.
In case you haven't realized, this is Cinnabar.
Oh, poor Cinnabar.
This was where the Pokemon Mansion was, and you had Blaine's Gym. You had the building that restored the Pokemon fossils.
Oh, and now it's all mountain.
Yep, it's all gone.
It's all gone, except for the Poke Center. Huh. Weird. and kind of convenient too.
I'm pretty sure the Pokemon Center was probably just like rebuilt.
Yeah, it probably was because they were like, people are gonna revisit the island. We should put up another Poke Center there, just even though there's no town there anymore.
Yep.
And or they probably were like, a good portion of this building still functions, so repairing it would actually not be that too bad of an idea, or costly.
Plus, there's nothing else out here, so for all the swimmers and everything, it's nice to have a Pokemon Center.
Nah, it's probably an investment from some rich swimmer that's out there. Some guy that goes out there all the time.
A privately owned Pokemon Center.
Probably.
Although I'm pretty sure all Pokemon Centers are privately owned. They're non-profit.
Probably. Anyway, Mario has died. Rest in pieces.
Goodbye, Peekaboo.
You know, it did occur to me, by the way, you know, you are required to have a gym badge in order to use Surf, right?
Yeah.
So would that would that imply that a good portion of these trainers also have that badge?
No, because they're swimmers. They're not surfing on Pokemon.
I mean, fair. That is fair. But also, it's weird that, like, we don't have an option to be a swimmer ourselves either. It's kind of weird. It's just like, we have to go learn surf in order to cross water. We can't swim.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
I guess we're just a 10-year-old who doesn't know how to swim. Which does exist, I guess. Again, I've never really met... Well, that's false. I have met someone who can't swim. Her name is a Woo.
There's me. I'm a 34-year-old man that doesn't know how to swim.
You don't know how to... What the fuck?
Not strongly.
I'm not... I don't consider myself a strong swimmer by any means. For sure, but, like, I at least know how to swim. I'm positive I know how to swim. So... I used to love swimming all the time.
I'll say this. If we're on a boat and I fall overboard, I'll probably be able to stay at the surface, but you better be throwing me a flotation device quickly.
Man, it's so weird to me. Gosh. People not like, gosh, it's so weird to me that, like, because I've basically known how to swim since I've known how to walk.
I was always scared of the water.
It's so weird to me that people don't know how to swim.
My biggest fear was sinking and drowning, and that kept me from swimming.
Head tap. Again, I've been swimming since I was basically walking, or about to walk. My brother actually learned to swim before he learned to walk.
Oh, you're born knowing how to swim.
Basically.
All creatures are, really.
In a way. I would sure hope so, anyway. We'll throw you in and find out.
Yeah. Hey, that's how my mother learned. She was thrown in and it was like sink or swim.
Do or die, sink or swim. I mean, that'll do it. I have to say, swimming is kind of fun, though. I haven't swam in forever, but I do love swimming. Okay, this person has a Lapras. They clearly know how to swim, or they clearly know. They should clearly have the surf, right?
I mean, it's called the fairy Pokemon for a reason.
Turns out Lapras doesn't know surf. That would be funny. The Marvel. Also, didn't we just fight Nicole?
I don't think so.
Swimmer Nicole? I swear we did. Look, these swimmer names are going by in such a blur that I'm I swear I'm imagining them at this point. Also, I love how it's convenient that the swimmer pose is bent over, so we don't, we literally only get the smallest view possible of them in their swimsuit.
Oh yeah.
Just like conveniently, it's just like, oh, okay, thanks. And then we get the male guys in their Speedos.
Yeah.
Sexism, my friend. Sexism. And not the one we want. The kind of sexism we want.
Yeah, I think the girls were even censored.
Probably. It kind of feels like it.
I know they were in later games.
They were probably like, we're not trying to make a certain type of game.
No, we're not trying to make Digimon.
We're not trying to make Digimon. Basically.
No, we could have made a much cooler game, but we decided not to.
I mean, could you imagine what this game would be like if they had decided that route? To add super hot girls into the game?
Gardevoir would have huge honking tits.
Who's to say that they don't? I'm just kidding.
They definitely would have, the creators of Digimon made it.
Oh, absolutely. Also, these two look suspicious. Not really, but... Hi.
Disgusted by wimpy people? Okay.
I'm disgusted by wimpy people.
You're not gonna be disgusted by me.
Like, she's
Fuck
like,
yeah, sinking.
you can barely tell that she's wearing a bikini. And then she also has her arm down, so like she's blocking all of her lower region anyway. So it's just like, all right. That's just the perfect angle to be like not that sexy, but because it's a girl, it's still kind of sexy, only slightly.
Swimmer Dawn.
I didn't know Dawn learned to swim. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you gonna go on to be the protagonist of Gen 4?
She probably will. My favorite protagonist? I mean, what?
There's a little more. The fuchsia.
My friend, you are treading water. He's been swimming his heart out for the last 5 minutes. Hasn't moved a freaking inch. Or not 5 minutes, but like 30 minutes. And all that time, he's literally just been treading water. Hasn't moved at all. What is this double miss?
My Pokemon luck in a nutshell.
What is the double miss? As the shelter is literally shooting laser beams at you.
It's alright, I'm gonna get it all back.
I just love the image in my head. Is
See?
Nani, your Gengar is literally just sitting there on top of friggin' whatever Pokemon you're using for Surf. Whopper. Was
Whopper,
it?
yeah.
He's just sitting on top of Whopper's head, just like, maybe I want to do hypnosis. While the frickin' literally being beamed in the face with laser beams from the frickin' whatever Pokemon we just beat up.
It uses hypnosis and shoulder just closes its shell. Opens up, fires a laser, closes its shell.
Yep. I mean, that would make sense. Firing my laser. Also, Shelter. Cloyster. Lovely Cloyster, by the way.
I love Cloyster. Later on, it becomes a fucking monster. And whenever we get to
we don't talk about what it kind of looks like.
a vagina.
Straight up. Very ironic that this male swimmer has one. Anyway.
Yeah, when we get to X and Y, I'll have to show you like what a monster Cloyster can actually be.
Well, speaking of Dragano, it's time for next time on VGM.
Next time on VGM, everybody.
Yes, we even went over a little bit, but that's okay.
That's fine. Our apologies for having to take a break in the middle of the episode. You get a little bit more.
I had issues. I'm sorry. We're having
It's fine. Anyway, next time on VGM, everybody.
Family meeting. Anyway.
Until next time, bye.
Bye.